Well, good morning everyone. It's Paul here from Biking Life on this Tuesday morning. Oh, I think it's starting to get dark on the morning now, isn't it? I mean, look at this. There's not a lot of light. Just been in there to buy some because I just wanted some change, that was all. But I thought I might as well get a cheeseburger while I was at it. Can't beat a cheeseburger. So we're going to have a nice steady run. And I'm not going to say I'm going to avoid overtaking and this, that and the other, because I can't do it. I've tried so many times. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to filter, because I still can't I've got to filter when the occasion arises. Let's put it that way. But boy, isn't it dark this morning. I think we are going to have a bit of rain, aren't we? There's some ominous clouds ahead. But we're ready for that. We're ready to face anything. Yeah, the reply off yesterday's video, Paul Lee. Hi Paul, how are you doing, buddy? Always a pleasure to hear from you. And the ST1100 was one that people swore by. Now, I've never ridden the ST1100, and they've got less ponies under the belt, and they are a bit lighter. But for me, I bonded with Big Red. Now he's an ST1300 and slightly heavier than its counterpart, and he has the ponies to match. And I wouldn't want any other than this big fella. As I said, God forbid anything did ever happen to Big Red, I'd be devastated. But I certainly wouldn't replace him with anything less than him. You know, I'd have to get myself another ST1300. I like the bikes. They are a bloody good all-round bike. You know, as I said before, you don't even notice the weight at all. Even once you're just moving millimetres, the weight just disappears. They're a cracking all-rounder. It's inspired me so much and brought me on as a rider. And don't get me wrong, I will never ever get complacent and overly confident. But it has made a massive difference to my riding, and Honda got it right when they made this big fella. You know, all the weight's lower down, so you don't feel it at the top end. And as I say, once you're moving, and that's it. It's a bit like the new Goldwing. You know, as the Missing Flyer said, they're a heavy lump, but once you're on the move, that's it. Honda know how to do these things, and they've definitely got it right with the Pan-European. I mean, it does have a massive following, and I certainly wouldn't have anything less than this big fella. Now I will continue to look after Big Red and service him quite regular, regardless, because it's my little baby. I see, I've told you I won't be able to stop. I can't help myself. And that was the whole reason I got the bike. And to enjoy some fantastic rides. I haven't even begun to make part 2 yet of the NC500 trip. But I had a look at the video footage, and then I was sourcing some music to go with the actual astounding scenery that's you know, coming our way. And it just brought me back to the times that we were up there, and I thought, wow, I need to get back up to that place. So next year I'm definitely going to try and get over to the western part of Scotland, western part of the Highlands, and do all that in a couple of days, just the western part. told you I wouldn't be able to help myself. Once I'm on the go, that's it. I go into automatic pilot. This is going to pee me off. And there's a bus coming up here, but I will get a couple of places. And past that one, there you go. Always better when you can get past a couple of people, isn't it? Yeah, it's looking really dark this morning. And as I've said, folks, I mean, the videos are going to become rarer because I'm not going to make videos in the dark. There's no point. You can't see nothing. This is probably on its limits now as to what we can do. So it is going to be becoming less and less frequent. And there's not a lot I can do about that. I mean, December the 21st is winter solstice, and we do start gaining time back, daylight time. So we really haven't got that long to wait before we do start gaining our light back. But then we'll have to contend with weather and stuff like that. Yes, it's saying it's 13 degrees this morning. Does it feel like 13 degrees? Does it tell? I've got no doubt that it is. We could go off down here like a bloody rocket if we wanted to, but we don't want to this morning. I've decided I'm not going to start going crazy this morning. I'm not going to sit back and let everything overtake me, and I'm going to filter and everything like that, but I'm quite happy just to relax. God, it's 20 to bloody 8 now. I have a few dog treats in the garage, and I got out of the bed this morning, opened the garage up, and I went inside, obviously made myself a cigarette. And little Bobby, my dog, he followed me in, and he has a little sniff round, and he sits down at my side and he's looking at the dog treats. He's saying, "Can I have one please?" And I do give him one. He's a lovely little soul, he is. Oh dear. Filter in, filter in, filter in song. Who made that bloody daft song? Sure it was a motor vlogger. Come on peeps, get a move on. There we go. Yeah, I was looking on the on YouTube at non-copyright music, and there's a wealth of music out there. There's loads of different styles and even singing and stuff like that, which is non-copyright. Brilliant stuff. I think the Brave Soul's coming on the 66, especially in commuting hours, with a bloody moped. Especially if it's a low CC moped as well. I just don't know whether I could. It would frustrate the hell out of me, especially because I'm used to riding a bigger machine with a lot more ponies. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Yeah, it's just round the corner, folks, Christmas time. Yeah, this is gonna go. I knew it was gonna go pretty damn quick. Go on to green, I meant. Even just riding like on a motorbike and roads like this, you get to survey it a lot more because you're not hemmed in, are you? You're not boxed in by a bloody big box. so you do see more what's going on around you. And it's a bit like a bloody soap opera on a morning. You get to see regular cars that you see every bloody morning. Yes, I do think that this walking from this bloody this car park that's a long way away from my offices will be doing me some good. It'll either be doing me some good or it'll be bloody killing me. One of the two. But either way, it's a bonus, I suppose. It's part of what we have to face and endure. Well, do I sit behind them? You know that's not going to happen, don't you? I am not sitting behind nothing. Not when you don't have to. So you go here, get to that point up there, to the next set of lights, and you have to stop again. Unless you drive off here nice and slow, and by the time you get to those lights, it's different. Nice and slow. Yeah, you have to stop. Bloody bugger. I went slow, folks. I did, I promise you. Yeah, I tell you what, it looks like it's gonna blooming pour down today, I know. Do you know, and I didn't even bother looking at the weather forecast this morning because I thought, well, I'm not bloody bothered. It doesn't make no difference to me as long as there's no snow. And I'm not, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll ride if the ground's all white and frosty. That's not a problem because the main roads are generally okay. But if it really is icy, which it isn't because it's 13 blooming degrees, you know, I would seriously think about it then. I tell you what, the wind's buffeting me all over the place today. Yes, the really dark clouds up ahead. I think I'll have to endure a little bit of water at some point today. I've got lots of footage of the Scotland trip. I mean, not all of it's talking and stuff like that, but what I will do is I'm going to split it up into more sections and add some nice atmospheric music to it. In fact, I'm going to get over here. That's what I plan to do with it. I think it'll be nice. Come on, I'm not putting my feet down there. You are. I managed to not put my feet. This is what I mean about Big Red. You can balance him so bloody well. It's unbelievable. You'd think a big heavy bike like this would be crap. But no, not at all. He'll balance it. You only have to slightly move him and he's okay. That's it. You can ride him perfectly. So he's brilliant for slow speed. And he's fantastic for high speed too. Here we go. There's a lot more two wheels on the road, which is really good to see. I like the fact that bikers are on the road more now these days. And since this lockdown, there's been a lot more people getting bikes. Tell you where I wouldn't want to be though, as much as I love bikes, I wouldn't want to be a motorcycle courier in London with that bloody manic traffic and the carry on that they have down there. Not a chance. It would take all the enjoyment out of it. Well folks, I will say goodbye. Should I say goodbye or should I take you into the car park? I'll say goodbye. Alright then. I've been Paul from Biking Life. Bye for now folks. Bye.